Now, millions of us are putting our lives at risk this summer from something they can't see and they can't smell.
Yeah, 40 people were killed or injured from carbon monoxide poisoning whilst on holiday in the UK in the last 2 years. 14-year-old Hannah Thomas-Jones died from carbon monoxide poisoning. All 4 members of her family were found unconscious at a campsite in South Shropshire after they moved a used barbecue inside the porch of their tent. The Smith family also took their barbecue inside, but realised something was wrong just in time.
I was completely disorientated, I couldn't think of anything, and it wasn't until Dad started throwing up unconscious that we got worried.
And it was a terrible end to a boating holiday on Lake Windermere for Kelly Webster and her 10-year-old daughter Lauren Thornton this Easter.
There is a suggestion this morning that there may well have been some kind of faulty machinery or equipment on the boat that the 3 were using. It's believed that they were mother and daughter and they died of suspected carbon monoxide poisoning.
If only they'd taken a few simple precautions, these tragic cases could have been easily avoided.
Well, Dr. Hilary is live at a campsite in Essex for us this morning with some urgent advice on that silent killer. Hilary.
Yeah, good morning, Lorraine. I'm at Waldegrave Holiday Park in Mersey Island in Essex with the Thompson family from Scotland who are having a lovely time. Enjoying the weather? Yeah. Yes. And enjoying a chicken barbecue last night, I gather? Yes. Very good? Nice? Good. Here's the remnants of the barbecue. It was lovely, and of course it was very safe because it was out in the open air. But somebody who had a very tragic experience from a smouldering barbecue that had actually cooled down is Roland Wessling. You're a forensic scientist, Roland. What happened to you?
Yes, my partner Hazel and I went on a camping trip to Norfolk, and like most nights we would light a barbecue around, a small bucket barbecue around 6 o'clock. It would then be cooking until 8 o'clock. Then it started dying down, and around 10:30 we then just simply tied it up, and the barbecue was cold to the touch. There was no sign of any activity in the coal, and we simply put it into the porch of our large tent. Mm-hmm. And then, unfortunately, next morning when I woke up, I felt very, very dizzy, very disorientated, and I then had to realise that I was lying next to Hazel, who was dead.
That must have been absolutely appalling. You've been very poorly since. You were very ill for many months and only just recovering. And as a forensic scientist, you'd assume that you would know the dangers, but we don't, do we, of carbon monoxide?
Absolutely not. Of course, you can't smell it, you can't see it, and all of that. But we were 2 very well-educated people, and we thought that we were safe with our carbon monoxide alarm in the house, and we thought we were safe in a camping environment because we were outdoors. But the carbon monoxide is still there. Well,
this is a very raw story still for you. Thank you very much for sharing it, because it means much more to viewers than the warnings that we see. You talking about your tragedy there. So thank you for telling us about that. And it just goes to show that carbon monoxide can be given off by all kinds of fuels, not just charcoal, not just stoves, camping stoves and faulty gas appliances, but by wood burners. And these are particularly dangerous in enclosed environments. Here to tell us more is Mark Pretton, who's a fire prevention officer who's come down from Cornwall today to talk to us. What should people avoid when they go camping?
What we recommend from a fire service perspective is that if people are using barbecues such as these, that they use it in clear open air, they don't use them in an enclosed space. Most importantly, if they're using this disposable type of barbecue, as I'm holding it now, it's cold to touch. If there's any residual heat coming off that barbecue, it's still producing lethal levels of carbon monoxide.
It's absolutely essential to not ever go in an enclosed space. And just very briefly, this alarm, people can buy this from where?
Yeah, it's a carbon monoxide detector. It can be purchased from any local DIY retailer, and you'd expect to see these in any static caravan, holiday cottage. Yeah. And to accompany that, obviously, they should have a gas safe certificate.
Absolutely, and well worth investing in one of these. Just a few pounds can save a life. Mark, thank you so much. He's keeping us safe in Cornwall. The Thompsons are safe in Scotland, hopefully on Mersey Island, and everywhere else in the country will be safe as well. Take care.
Thank
you very much. He's the smartest man on a campsite, isn't he? Did you see him?
Very much so.